You're learning through their actions and their deceitfulness and their covert ways. You're learning more, and this is all God orchestrating this. And you're becoming that individual that is detached from the opinions of those people that want you to seek their approval. They want you to seek their validation. They want to be able to give you suggestions. They want you to listen to their idea of success for your life. But you've been shown too much. And now maybe you're in a season where you are appreciating your peace, or you're striving to get there. Maybe you're striving to distance yourself from these people. Maybe there's a few things that God has to work out. I've definitely been there. But they're learning that you're not the same you. You've been sealed and victorious since that greatest moment of your life, when you died to yourself. And now paradoxically, you've been given life. You've been given abundance of inner peace, inner joy, knowing that God is protecting you and He has a plan for you, right? And so, in your life right now, there's tension, spiritual tension between you and these people that you tried to help. You tried to share what they don't understand, and the demons within them couldn't handle you being the one to give this information. It was so over their head and so profound to them that they were looking for ways to argue your opinion, all out of pride and arrogance. They don't want you to realize who you truly are, but you're beyond that. And they have been slandering you, trying to make you feel guilty, trying to act like you don't love them. They want to make you feel like you are abandoning everyone. Whatever way that they want to put it, the truth is that you're following God's voice. You're obeying what He wants for you. And that is going to come to a place in your walk, if it hasn't already, where you have time and space alone with God to seek out your gifts to use for the kingdom. And they want to step in the way and make you think that you're going to be unsuccessful, or they'll plant these subtle little ideas that you're behind in life, or that they could really help you get on track, but it's funny to you and irritating because they're lost. Their identity is in the world, and they're running from God. They want the kingdom without the king. Shout out to our brother John. They want the kingdom without the king. And you have the king and the kingdom. And you're going to get to a place in life where not only are you abundant in peace and joy and heavenly things, He's going to prosper you and provide for you the life suitable to His deserving, loving children. You're going to reach success, whatever that means to you, righteously, without having to sell your soul. The Lord has you right in his hands, and he's your protector, and these people are bitter. They're jealous of your relationship between you and God. They're going to want to knock you off course. They're going to want, they don't want your success to happen, but they know that it's going to happen. And they're trying to prolong your suffering. And God is trying to show you how to move and what to do next, and that step of faith, stepping out into the unknown, opening a door for a new season of your life, to be creative, to testify, to work, to let him work on areas of your life where you've always been weak. You hear testimonies all the time of people where God turned their biggest weakness into their greatest strength. And that could be, for example, someone that's always been introverted, a man or woman of few words, that perhaps starts speaking to the camera, and eventually God exalts them, the humble, and turns their weakness into a great strength. And he's going to show you to the people that have doubted you and tried to step in your way his glory. He's going to get the praise. You're on the narrow path. You're not living for Jesus, to be holier than thou. You're constantly seeking and making sure that you're following in the right way. And this life, it probably seems hard right now, but you're going to have seasons where, because of what you've endured, you're going to reach blessings and checkpoints and clarity as to what you are to do next and what the future holds. And he's going to gift you with such a fulfilling purpose. He's going to give you an assignment that is to help strengthen his people and to bring darkness to light, to bring awareness to the brothers and sisters. And he's going to make a way for you to be free. He's going to make a way for you to be free of being a slave to Satan's matrix. And God is preparing you and shifting your interests, developing your creativity. He's showing you who you truly are, which is unique. There's no one like you. And he has people out there planned the future. He already has people in mind that are going to flock to you for what you have to give. And we're out here, through all the chaos, living in joy, seeking improvement and honing in on our talents and multiplying our talents. And Satan sends his fiery darts, but by now they're just bouncing right off of us. Every attack, there's something to be learned. You're growing to not, to not falter, to not be a pleaser of men. And these people of your life that have been two-faced, they are about to have to sit back and watch all of this happen. So you're growing in knowing what to care about and what to let run off your back. And it's a blessing because you're victorious. You're one of God's elect. He has a great plan to prosper you in abundance and in health, in longevity. He wants to see that you're committed, and the work that we do is out of love for him, and he blesses us because of it. So these people, they're becoming aware that what they say and do has no weight over your life. They can try to cast their little spells, speak word curses over your life, catch you in passing, and act, like they're concerned for you. They want to play this "I'm better than you" card in a covert way. They want to rub in their accomplishments, but God's taken note of all of this. And as I've said, you're being pulled back like a bow and arrow or a slingshot. They want to pull you back, but God's going to release that slingshot, and you're going to take off. You're going to take off into bigger and better things. Eventually, their jaw is going to hit the floor and be like, dude, why didn't we listen to him? Why didn't we listen to her? They're going to feel very regretful if they don't already, because they know what they've done is wrong. They know that what they're doing behind the scenes is wrong, but they're trying to distract themselves with lies. They want to lie to themselves. And you think that God doesn't know all of this? He's even shown you. These people are running from taking accountability. So God has a plan to, prop you up, to prepare your table in front of them. And as I've said, it's like your life is like a movie. It's like the greatest story ever told, and you're just in the midst of it. Pretty soon, a lot of us are going to be stepping into seasons where we are, we might be gaining wealth. We might be having complete freedom with our time. It's like, as children, we had dreams and desires of being rich or wealthy or, having the lifestyle that we wanted. But at some point through adolescence or mid-20s, before we found God, we started believing the lie. We started, letting go of that whole idea. And God's like, no. God's like, no, hang on. I just have to get you aligned with what I want you to do so that I can start to prosper you. He's like, nothing's going to work for you. I'm going to make sure nothing works for you until you're aligned with what I want you to do. And then, as all these people are talking down on you, pointing the finger, he's like, I'm going to embarrass them. They're going to have to eat their own words, right? He wants to, bless you in many ways. And it only seems like that's not happening because we might, still be transitioning into what God wants us to do. I definitely went through seasons where, I would try, seeking the Lord's will, and good things would come out of my situation, but eventually it would fail. Well, not fail, but it was like God was moving me to something new. I was getting closer and closer through trial and error to what God has wanted me to do. And part of that is getting on here and speaking to you all, and I find great joy in it. I find great joy in making this a priority in my life. Helping the brothers and sisters and speaking on things that I've been through, and the knowledge that He has given. And you're very capable of doing something similar. And you were qualified. You were qualified to be doing His work the day that your eyes were opened. So don't let any gatekeepers, any religious folks act like you don't know enough to express your love and joy for God. All right, that'll be it for now. Stay tuned and God bless.